Welcome to the fascinating world of the United States of America. $1 Lyndon B. Johnson. In God We Trust. 36th President Coin. This presidential dollar isn't just currency. It's a tribute to history, honoring the legacy of America's 36th president. From its bold design to its collectible value, discover the stories, symbolism, and surprises behind this remarkable coin that celebrates a pivotal era in U.S. history. Welcome to the fascinating world of the United States of America. $1 Lyndon B. Johnson. In God We Trust. 36th President Coin. Imagine holding a simple $1 coin in your hand. It's small, round, and easy to overlook. But what if that very coin was the key to unimaginable wealth? The United States of America. James Buchanan. Presidential $1 coin, honoring the 15th president of the United States who served from 1857 to 1861, may appear ordinary at first glance, but a few rare versions of this coin are anything but. For a handful of lucky individuals, these so-called buck coins, especially those with minting errors or extremely high grades, have been appraised and sold for staggering prices, sometimes reaching into the millions. That's not a fantasy. That's a collector's reality. James Buchanan's presidential $1 coin was released as part of the U.S. Mint's ambitious program to celebrate each American president on a golden-colored dollar coin. But not every coin left the mint perfectly. A small number of Buchanan dollars were released with critical minting flaws, such as missing edge inscriptions, misaligned dies, and even being struck on the wrong metal planche. These rare errors are the treasure map markings for serious coin collectors, and when discovered in uncirculated or mint state condition, they can command unbelievable prices at auction houses. One of the most highly sought-after errors in this coin series is the missing edge lettering. Typically, presidential $1 coins have the year of minting, the mint mark, and the phrase E pluribus unum engraved on the edge. However, due to occasional malfunctions during the minting process, some coins skip this step. These blank edge errors are now considered numismatic gold, extremely limited in number and hugely valuable, especially if your coin is in MS67 or MS68 condition, where not even the tiniest flaw is present under magnification. Condition matters more than you can imagine. A James Buchanan coin in worn, circulated condition may only fetch $1 or $2, but find one with a major error and a flawless surface. No scratches, no dings, perfect strike, and you could be staring at life-changing wealth. Grading services like NGC and PCGS have confirmed ultra-high-grade examples that sold for thousands, and those are the common versions. If you've got one with a dramatic error and a flawless grade, you're potentially holding a seven-figure coin in your hands. It's not just the error or condition that makes these coins special, it's the historical legacy behind them. James Buchanan was the last president before the Civil War, and his presidency marks a turbulent time in American history. Owning a rare coin that captures this pivotal moment gives collectors a deeper emotional connection, and many are willing to pay top dollar for that slice of the past. The story behind the coin becomes just as important as the metal it's made from, driving up its demand among elite collectors worldwide. There are countless tales of ordinary people stumbling upon these coins in the most unexpected places. Estate sales, inherited coin jars, forgotten bankrolls, even pocket change. Some of these lucky individuals had no idea of the value sitting right under their noses until a quick check or grading appointment revealed a small fortune. This is why it's so important never to dismiss these coins as just novelty items. You might be one discovery away from a financial miracle. If you have a James Buchanan $1 coin, don't clean it, don't scratch it, and definitely don't sell it for face value. Instead, treat it like gold. Take it to a professional coin grader for evaluation and certification. Once authenticated, you can list it through high-end auction platforms or showcase it to collectors who understand its true worth. The right buyer at the right time could make you an instant millionaire. Perhaps even more. There's something magical about the very first coin in a powerful series. And when that coin features the face of George Washington, the founding father and first president of the United States, its value isn't just in metal or minting, it's in history itself. The United States of America, $1 George Washington Presidential Dollar, marking the start of the presidential $1 coin program, holds a special place in the world of collectors. And while millions were minted in 2007, A rare handful, particularly those with bizarre mint errors or ultra-high grades, have shocked the coin world by fetching 6- and 7-figure sums at auction. That means if you're holding one of these rare book coins, you might just be holding the keys to overnight billionaire dreams. The most valuable versions of the George Washington dollar aren't just any from circulation. What collectors crave are the error coins, mysterious anomalies that slipped through the mint's strict quality checks. One of the most famous is the missing edge lettering error. Each presidential $1 coin was supposed to have E pluribus unum, in God we trust the year, and mint mark engraved along the edge. But with the Washington dollar, thousands were accidentally released without this text, making it a now legendary mistake in U.S. coin history. Some were even double-struck or struck off-center, multiplying their rarity and worth. The condition of the coin also plays a massive role in determining its value. Coins that are graded MS-67, MS-68, or even MS-69 by professional services like PCGS or NGC are so pristine that they appear untouched by human hands. Combine this flawless condition with a significant mint error, and suddenly that small golden coin becomes a collector's holy grail. These combinations are the unicorns of the numismatic world, with the right coin potentially selling for hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars, depending on the market and collector demand. What fuels this insane value? It's not just rarity. It's the fact that George Washington is the most iconic American president. Coins featuring Washington already carry an immense patriotic weight. When they're rare, historic, and flawed in just the right way, the emotional connection to the coin skyrockets. Collectors aren't just buying a coin, they're buying a story, a link to the man who led a revolution and shaped a nation. This emotional and symbolic value often adds serious zeros to the price tag. There's also a mystique around the launch of the Presidential Dollar series. Being the first release, the Washington coin had more media attention and minting pressure than any other in the series. The errors that slipped through in those first months have become part of numismatic folklore. It's the kind of story that adds legend to an already powerful coin. And legends are worth fortunes to the right buyers, especially when tied to an American icon. Some collectors have made small fortunes after finding one of these rare Washington coins in simple bankrolls or forgotten collections. That's the thrilling part. This coin doesn't just live in locked vaults and museums. It's out there, possibly in your home, waiting to be discovered. And in today's market, where rare coins are viewed as both historical relics and luxury investments, one perfect George Washington B coin could flip your world upside down overnight. If you believe you've come across a rare version of this coin, protect it immediately. Do not clean it, do not scratch it, and do not sell it cheaply. Have it examined and graded by certified professionals. Once you have that official seal of rarity and condition, you can step into high-stakes auctions and connect with elite collectors who will pay top dollar for such a piece. The right coin in the right hands could transform your financial future forever. So take a closer look at that $1 coin in your drawer. If it's George Washington staring back at you, and you spot a smooth edge where text should be, or if it looks flawless under light, you might just be holding $1 million miracle. Don't let it go without knowing its worth, because your path to riches may already be in your pocket, disguised as a simple presidential dollar. Imagine finding a coin so powerful in value that it could completely change your financial destiny overnight. That dream might just come true if you're lucky enough to possess the United States of America, $1 Thomas Jefferson presidential coin, honoring the third president who served from 1801 to 1809. This coin isn't just a token of history. Certain versions of it have become unbelievably rare treasures, turning heads in the numismatic world and attracting massive bids in private auctions. If you have one of these elusive buckcoins, especially with unique mint errors or in near-perfect condition, you could be holding on to $1 million jackpot without even knowing it. The Thomas Jefferson dollar is part of the Presidential $1 coin program, a historic series released by the U.S. Mint to celebrate the legacy of every past U.S. president. While many of these coins were made for circulation, a small number were struck with shocking minting mistakes that make them worth a fortune. Some coins were released without the required edge lettering, which should include the date, mint mark, and patriotic inscriptions like E pluribus unum, These rare, smooth edge errors instantly became hot commodities, with collectors paying thousands, and in exceptional cases, hundreds of thousands of dollars for the finest examples. It's not just the errors that drive the coin's value into the stratosphere, it's also about condition. Coins that are professionally graded as mint state 67 or higher are incredibly rare. These coins are virtually flawless, with sharp detail and a brilliant finish. When a coin features both a mint error and a top-grade rating, it becomes a true gem of the numismatic world. Only a handful like this exist, and when they surface, they spark bidding wars between elite collectors and investors, sometimes pushing values into the million-dollar range. What makes the Thomas Jefferson coin even more desirable is the man himself. Jefferson wasn't just a president. He was the principal author of the Declaration of Independence and one of the most intellectual minds in American history. His coin carries a powerful legacy that resonates deeply with collectors. Owning a rare Jefferson dollar isn't just about profit. It's about owning a piece of the American soul. That symbolic power adds emotional value, which often translates into financial value in the collector market. There's also something thrilling about the fact that many of these high-value coins are still hidden in plain sight. Some people have found rare Jefferson dollars in bankrolls, old family collections, or forgotten drawers. That means this isn't just a rich man's hobby. Anyone could get lucky. You might already own one of these rare coins without realizing it. And in today's booming collectible coin market, that simple find could become a life-altering moment. The demand for presidential dollars has soared in recent years, particularly among high-end collectors who focus on error coins and low population grades. Auction houses now regularly feature these rare Jefferson dollars, and the results are stunning. Coins with edge lettering errors, double dies, or strike-throughs, especially those preserved in uncirculated condition, are commanding, jaw-dropping prices. These aren't just coins anymore. They're luxury investments, and smart collectors know exactly what to look for. If you believe you've come across one of these rare Thomas Jefferson $1 coins, don't spend it, don't clean it, and don't underestimate it. Your next move should be to send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Once authenticated and graded, you'll have proof of its rarity and condition, a powerful combination that turns a coin into a high-value asset. At that point, you're ready to take it to the big leagues, private collectors, luxury auctions, and historical showcases where serious money changes hands. So take a moment today and check your collection, your change jars, or those coin rolls you haven't opened in years. If Thomas Jefferson's face is shining back at you from a flawless $1 coin, especially one with a smooth edge or visible minting error, you could be holding on to more than just currency. You could be holding on to freedom from financial struggle, delivered by a coin bearing the image of the man who defined American independence. Don't let that kind of fortune slip through your fingers. Picture this. A single $1 coin tucked away in your drawer or collection could be the very thing that changes your life forever. We're talking about the United States of America. Abraham Lincoln Presidential $1 coin, a tribute to the 16th president who led the country through its darkest hour and reshaped the nation's destiny. But beyond its historical significance, there lies a hidden truth. Certain rare versions of this coin, known in the collector's world as bucoins, have exploded in value, fetching prices so high they sound like fiction. If you have one of these ultra-rare Lincoln coins, you might be sitting on $1 million treasure waiting to be discovered. Abraham Lincoln is more than a president. He's a global icon of leadership, freedom, and sacrifice. That legacy makes his coin one of the most emotionally powerful and highly sought after in the entire presidential $1 series. But what makes this coin potentially life-changing isn't just the face on it. It's what happened during its production. Some Lincoln dollar coins were struck with major mint errors that were never meant to exist. These include missing edge lettering, double dies, misaligned strikes, and even off-metal planchets. The U.S. Mint tried to correct these mistakes quickly, but not before a handful escaped into the public's hands, and those few now command astronomical prices at auctions. Condition is king in the coin world, and the Lincoln dollar is no exception. The most valuable specimens are graded by professional services like NGC or PCGS at MS67, MS68, or higher, meaning they are nearly perfect, with razor-sharp details and brilliant luster. Combine that flawless condition with a rare, minting mistake, And you've got a coin worth not hundreds or thousands, but potentially millions of dollars. It's not hype. It's reality for the elite coins that top collectors obsess over and compete for in high-stakes bidding wars. What truly sets the Abraham Lincoln $1 coin apart is its unmatched symbolic value. This was the president who preserved the Union, abolished slavery, and redefined what it meant to be American. Every collector knows that a coin bearing Lincoln's name and likeness carries historical weight. That emotional gravity turns even a small dollar coin into a powerful piece of cultural treasure. And when that coin is rare, flawless, and certified, its market value becomes nearly untouchable. Even more thrilling is that some of these valuable Lincoln coins were never sold through expensive dealers or fancy auctions. They were found in everyday places. Stories continue to surface of people discovering these coins in pocket change, coin rolls from banks, estate boxes, or old jars tucked away in closets. That means the next millionaire story could be yours. It's not locked away in museums. These coins are still out there, waiting for a pair of sharp eyes and a little bit of luck to uncover them. In recent years, interest in rare presidential coins has soared among elite collectors and investors who see them not only as historical artifacts, but as high-return investment assets. Coins that carry both history and error, especially with a figure as beloved as Lincoln, are now treated like fine art or gold bullion. Their prices have skyrocketed at prestigious auctions, with rare examples smashing records and setting new benchmarks for what a simple coin can be worth in the modern age. If you have an Abraham Lincoln presidential $1 coin, especially one minted in uncirculated condition or showing signs of a mint error, stop everything. Do not clean it, scratch it, or spend it. Instead, send it to a reputable grading service immediately. Once graded, your coin's value can be authenticated and officially recognized, opening doors to serious buyers, collectors, and investment firms that are ready to pay you top dollar for this once-in-a-lifetime piece. So now's the time. Check your drawers, your collections, and your coin jars. If you're lucky enough to find one of these rare Abraham Lincoln buck coins in your possession, you might be holding more than just a coin. You might be holding a billionaire's ticket, a symbol of America's greatest leader, and a golden doorway to financial freedom, all wrapped into one small, gleaming circle of history. Don't let it go for less than it's worth. This is your chance to turn a piece of the past into the fortune of your future.